Enforcement now has some extra backup from their patrol cars.
If somebody gets into the vehicle that's not authorized to be there without the key, if they step on the service brake and then go to shift out of park, it will automatically kill the engine.
Technology from an Auburn-based company is stopping patrol car theft before it happens, creating a new generation of police car.
CBS 13 started looking into this after we reported on a series of CHP vehicle thefts by suspects 2 months ago. Only on CBS 13, Adrian Moore is here now to explain how it works and the agencies that are already seeing success with the devices.
Sam and Christina, Idolock, Ecolock, and the surveillance mode system are similar to insurance. You hope you never need it, but if you do, the devices can give officers just enough warning to keep someone from driving off with their pricey, heavily equipped patrol car.
With a potential ambush lurking behind this patrol car, the door's locked and the windows roll up in a matter of seconds.
Our goal is to give the officer 1 to 2 seconds to react. If they can rock and unlock and get in the game, then they have a chance.
This surveillance mode system is the first of its kind technology now being used by Fiat Chrysler and Ford. Roseville native and Intermotive owner Greg Schaefer says it provides a solution to a dangerous and potentially deadly problem facing more and more police officers.
The need is growing. It's tough out there for the officers, so there's so much that they're required to do simultaneously.
In December, CBS 13 reported on a series of incidents with the Highway Patrol where suspects were escaping custody and in some cases taking off with the officer's patrol car. But the Auburn-based company has 3 devices it calls game changers for the men and women in the field.
Auburn Police Department actually uses what we call our police interface module. So it's kind of a Swiss Army knife of a lot of different features that we can bake into one product.
The entire fleet of SUVs from the Auburn Police Department are all equipped with Ecolock, which kills the engine when in park, but leaves battery power on so lights, radios, and other equipment can operate without wasting fuel.
We're seeing an excess of 40% reduction in idle time.
Since emergency vehicles spend the majority of their life idling, Schaefer says Ecolock has 2 goals: being kind to the environment and increasing fuel efficiency, which in turn helps the agency's bottom line. But if an agency prefers to keep the engine running, there's also technology called interlock that's activated from the officer's steering wheel.
All they need to do is hit a steering wheel switch button and remove the key. The system is now active. So after 5 seconds, the gun release is now locked, as well as the rear access to the vehicle.
Officers can then leave the car and keep the air or the heat running. But if anyone without an authorized key tries to tap the brake or shift out of park, Idolock automatically kills the engine.
Our main focus again is trying to make sure that we keep officers safe, that they go home at the end of their shift, as well as the public that they're serving.
With price points ranging from $200 to $600 per device, it's some valuable technology, providing digital backup to the men and women who protect and serve.
And last year, the San Diego Police Department installed Idolock in its entire fleet of 400 patrol cars after a series of thefts. And since adding the new technology, they have not had a single car stolen. The Highway Patrol tells us it now has a new contract with Chrysler and Dodge to have the ambush detection or surveillance mode system that you saw just a few minutes ago as part of the standard equipment in all of the agency's 2017 Dodge Chargers. But only a small handful are currently out on the road right now. They're still trying to get a few more of them into their fleet and out on the roads. But the biggest hang-up, guys, is finances.
Well,
budget,
right, money. But boy, look at what's going on in San Diego. It seems like a no-brainer if none of the cars have been stolen. I mean, geez, why not?
Well, and a lot of agencies are now saying that now that they see this technology and how quickly and efficiently it works.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
Got it.